Hello, hello, hello. My name is Kyle Ryan, and if you are listening to this on your phone, computer, stereo, headsets, headphones, whatever it may be, you might notice my voice sounds a little bit funny. And that's probably true because I'm a drag king. Now, for those of you that don't know what a drag king is, a drag king, by definition, is a woman who dresses up as a man to perform masculinity. Now, that can mean a whole lot of different things in a whole lot of different places. So I've seen people that have very well imitated Adam Lambert, Pitbull. I personally like to do, who do I like to do? I love to do Frank Sinatra. Now, there are some other things that go with it that we'll talk about a bit later. But to tell you why I am here, this is going to be a bit of a story, so if you can hang on with me for just a second, I promise at the end, this will all make sense. Now, about 2 years ago, my local college said, we're going to have a drag show. Now, I'm thinking, drag queens, okay, cool. Goes to this drag show, and I'm like, oh wow, you need some help. They were very new, were very young, nobody's perfect, but this was a comedy-inspired performance. But then I saw some really good people that obviously had worked on this, were true performers who could have done it professionally. And then all of a sudden I see this person walk out and I'm just like, you're not a woman. Not exactly. Like, in short wigs, suit, you're a man. So I went to my friend's work and they pulled out this phone and they showed me, they're like, hey, you need to take a look at this. And that was the very first time that I was introduced to write this name down, Spiky Van Dyke. Then I finally got the opportunity to be introduced to a DJ at a local club, and they told me, Spiky's coming here. We book him once a year, every year, and I was just like, I finally get to see this guy that inspired me to be what I am right now. And so I was like, I did a lot of research and I kept looking up YouTube videos, but I could never find that one that had this, and I could never find that one that had that. And I had to do 1,000 different beard tutorials. And like I said, I live with theater majors, so I had a huge help there. I had a one-up, something that professors teach them how to put on fake beards. It was so much fun. But I've decided that since I didn't get to have a drag dad, and a lot of people don't, and it becomes very difficult for them, and they can't just type in drag dad into YouTube, I'm going to try to be your drag dad. I'm going to put up as many tutorials as I can, facial hair, makeup, wig, costume, anything I can find that I think would help you, I'm going to put up. I might do lessons about the things that I've learned, the things that I've seen that worked, the things that I've seen that didn't work, but also the names that you should know, people you should research, different styles, different techniques, different countries. Different countries can be really important. But today, something I wanted to start with is something that I learned recently from a drag family that kind of evolved in Columbus, the Andrews. Now, some of those people that I said were heavily influential to me are the Andrews family. They are amazingly talented, extremely humble, and are probably some of the most respectful people that I have ever met. I call her Big Mama Andrews. She doesn't know that yet. Hopefully she doesn't mind when she sees this. But she said the one thing that she taught her children, her drag daughters, was to do right. And I didn't understand it at the time. And that was very recently, and I've been doing this for 6 months. This was something new. I'd heard a little bit of it. But doing right, I didn't understand it. But what I think I've come to learn, and what I think you need to learn as your first lesson, as a drag king, queen, whoever you may be, even if you're just listening to this because you think I look funny, do right just means do right. Don't cut down another performer because they had a bad day. Don't criticize somebody because they don't look like you. Don't criticize somebody because their makeup's not good. Do right. Help if you can. Support whenever you can. Support your local bar. Support the people who helped get you there. And do not forget the people that helped get you where you are. Be respectful. Another thing that kind of comes with this is respecting your elders. There are people that have come before you. A lot of you know the name RuPaul. Now, I don't know her age. I don't think I have to know her age because I don't think she has an age and I don't think that she ages. But she has been doing this for a long time. One of the people that I follow closely here, Ashley Andrews, she's been doing this for probably 10 or 12 years. She's absolutely brilliant. But even she has a drag mother that she has to respect. I was told about an incident where two performers were arguing over a song at Pride, and it was one performer who was much older, much more experienced than the younger performer, but the younger performer was so dead set on doing the song, and that performer's mother just looked at her and said, "Respect your elders." She has more experience than you. You can learn from her. You need to respect them, their experience, their talents, their commitment, their dedication. I don't know why my camera just cut off, but it did. But to follow with this, that's the essentials of do right. Be respectful, be humble, show humility, and ask for help if you need it. And if you see somebody struggling, don't just force the help on them. That can be kind of bad. Just ask if they need help. Be supportive. This truly is a community. And sometimes it does take a village to raise a child, but you need to help one another. Be supportive, be respectful. If there are certain rules at your club, you need to follow them, whether you like them or not. Especially if they are your mother or they gave you your start, it's important. You build bonds and friendships from this that you will never get to replace once you break them. So like I said, for the most important and first lesson that I'm going to put up here is more important than anything you will ever know, ever do, any beard, every makeup, every costume. The one thing that you need to remember is do right. I'll see you guys later.